All right, let's talk about the editor. Right now, I'm in a project called My Music Website. Inside of my project is a document called My About Us page content. So let's go ahead and open that up. Here you can see the blank canvas editor. And in this grayed out text, you can see our title. It says My About Us page content. If I would like, I can click in this and go ahead and change this to say something like My About Me page content. And just like that, the title has been saved. All right, now that we have a new title, I think I'm going to go ahead and write a headline. Something like, my name is Alec, and I am a professional guitar player. Cool, I like that. So before we get into any formatting, I want to start talking to you about the tools that we have available for us inside of the editor. So over here on the left-hand sidebar, we have Compete, which is an SEO tool available to us. We have Longform, which is an AI tool available to us that writes long-form content. And before I go any further, I do want to mention that you can drag this sidebar to any desired length that you would like. So that way when you're writing things in, you have more space. And if you close this out and reopen it again, it will be the same size as it remembers your settings. I'm going to go ahead and pull that about right here. The next tool that we have available to us is Frameworks. This is an awesome AI tool available to us. We have Workflows, which again is another powerful AI tool that makes use of multiple frameworks, and we'll go into that later. We also have Insights, which shares things with us like emotions and densities, lengths, passive or spam. It gives us power words, sensory words, and so much more. Now I do want to mention I'm not going to go in depth on each tool in this video because we're going to have a separate video going over each and every one of these tools individually. But I just want you to familiarize yourself with the editor and the tools that are available to you. And underneath Insights, we have Wizard. Wizard is super cool because it has proven templates already in here for you with sales letters, emails, ads, and much more, so you have a head start writing your copy. Underneath Wizard, we have Libraries, and Libraries is where we can store templates. We have a thesaurus for word lookup. We have Words, where you can find power words and sensory words, where you can look at the huge database available to you. You can add these words to the canvas and much more. Underneath Libraries, we have Downloads, where you can download your entire document into a PDF, a docx, or HTML file format. And here we have our target language for artificial intelligence output. Right now I'm in German, but I'm going to go ahead and change this to the default, which is English. Underneath that, we have dark mode and light mode. I'm going to go ahead and click this to enable dark mode. This is great for when you're working at night, but I'm going to go ahead and go back into light mode. And the next thing I want to share with you is full screen, which is distraction-free editing. Underneath that, we have Save, which saves your document manually. Go ahead and click OK. Underneath that, we have Copywriting 101. Copywriting 101 is a mini lesson series for beginners. However, it's also great for intermediate to advanced users to come in, read, and freshen up on their skills. Underneath Copywriting 101, we have Go to Documents, which brings us back into our documents. I'm going to go ahead and click Open to go back to our editor. Now let's talk about our top toolbar. We have Undo, Redo, we have Spell Check, which is going to help you with spelling and some grammar. Over here, we have our formatting. So I'm going to go ahead and change what we have on the canvas to a heading 1, which brings me to the next option, which you can see here I've got H1, H2, and H3. I'm going to leave this at H1 for now. One quick thing I do want to mention is that if you were to highlight your text, a little toolbar will come up and you can choose H1, H2, H3, and so on from this bar as well. After H3, we have our text font that we can choose. After that, we have our font sizes. We also have emojis. So if I want to go in here and I want to add an emoji, I can do that just like this. I might search for a guitar, and just like that, a guitar is there. The next thing that I have is the Paint Formatter tool. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. If I were to select this as my target text and then choose the Paint Formatter and then click this now formats to an H1 just like my target text. I'm going to go ahead and hit undo for now, but that's what the paint formatting tool does. I also have highlight, so if I want to highlight something, I can go ahead and select it, click on my highlight icon, and highlight. I can also choose to hide my highlights by clicking on this icon here. I have bold, so if I want to select something, I can bold it, italicize it, underline it. I can make things into a block quote. I also have the option to change text color, background color. I also can do numbered lists and unordered lists. I can format with alignment to the left aligned, center aligned, and right aligned, and justified. I can go ahead and increase my indent, and I can also upload images, create tables, and search within my document and use find and replace features as well. With that being said, those are your toolbars, the top and sidebar toolbar. And once you're done writing on the canvas, you can leave and go back to your documents just like that. And that's all you need to know about the editor.